Imagine this, an 18-year-old high school senior walks across the stage at her Chicago Tech Academy graduation in front of thousands of people, and instead of simply accepting her diploma like everyone else does, she drops straight into a full split like she's at the strip club. She waves, she smiles, and she makes the whole ceremony about her ratchet performance, then acts shocked when the school withholds her diploma. Now she's all over the internet crying racism, claiming discrimination, and playing the victim card. But let's be honest, this wasn't about race, this was a classic foul behavior. This was putting ratchet antics over basic dignity and respect. This is why today's society, every nation, every race is now experiencing Black fatigue at its finest, because this is really what is infesting the Black community.
Okay, Black fatigue, let's talk about it. So there's this new term going around called Black fatigue, and essentially white people are growing tired of Black culture, of being told that they're the victims, all this rhetoric, right? Now, mind you, I've seen it and mostly talked about on the perspective of Black ghetto individuals. Mind you, there is a clear distinction between Black people and ghetto individuals, okay?
The worst part is, this is not the first time you've had Black females who decided to act very classless in their graduation. It is not the first time you find Black females who decide to act like they're mindless fools in their graduation. This is why they say you can't buy intelligence. Just because you graduate doesn't mean that they are now civilized human beings who know how to act right. You can't buy these things. Graduation doesn't get you these things. Degrees doesn't get you these things. These are things that you have either inherited or you've learnt from. And it's quite clear that a lot of these Black females don't know how to act right. Even at a time where you're supposed to celebrate and be proud of your accomplishment, somehow their lack of decorum always seems to show itself everywhere they go.
Black people, okay, like myself and so many others, right? We're tired of being grouped into that mess, hearing it. The Black community, majority, do not take responsibility. We're tired because we want to progress in society. Asian culture is thriving. There's so many cultures, right, that are taking responsibility for things that have happened. Don't victim blame others and themselves, and they're not living in oppression mentality, right? They're free.
Devon Campbell is the young woman that we are going to now see who decided to do a stripper split in her own graduation. Mind you, this is going to be the future of our Black community. This is going to be the future of the adults in the Black community. And dare I say, it's not going to get any better. It's only getting worse. Now that is the clip that Devon Campbell is claiming that the school is racially discriminating her for not allowing her to receive her diploma and confiscating it for a very short period of time. Although I think that is very appropriate. A lot of these young generation thinks that their behavior is never going to be met with any consequences. The classic victim card was pulled out, although Black females just weren't buying it this time.
Y'all, I don't know what's going on at these graduations, but I got another graduation story for y'all, okay? So it's this girl on here, right? She got on here to tell us that her high school was withholding her diploma, right? Why is they withholding her diploma? Because she said she did a little split. So I'm thinking she did a little cute little cheerleader split, right? Y'all, tell me why this girl started... Tell me why this girl started bouncing up and down. I get that it's graduation and you want to celebrate, but girl, you could have did one of these or something. Like, you went up there and did a split and then made it bounce on them people's stage, and you got on here to tell us as if we was going to be on your side. And I'm not all for the whole respectability politics and all that, but listen, this one time, okay, at graduation, can we at least act like we got some type of decorum here? And I'm reading through the comments, right, and I'm seeing that they said that they told her not to do the split to begin with. So when she did the split, she just started adding stuff.
You know you was wrong. You know you was wrong. You said all you did was do a little split. If you did a little split, we wouldn't have an issue. If you did a little split, you would have got your diploma. But you did a split, and you started bouncing on it. That you did something that we only see in the bedroom.
I swear, some of these young folks is lost. They lost all up in the sauce. Y'all, why I just seen a video of this young lady who says that she has been wronged by her high school because during graduation ceremony, when it was her turn to walk across the stage, she did a split. She did a split, and now they're withholding her diploma. So at this point, she feels like she has been wronged because in her mind, it wasn't that deep. It was basically just a split. So I'm like, oh, I'm listening to what she got to say. I'm listening, split at a graduation ceremony on the stage. I'm trying to rock with the girl. I'm trying. I'm not even mad at the school. I can't even be mad at the school because, young lady, why would you think that was appropriate? You was not with your homegirls or your homeboys just, playing. Ain't nothing wrong with doing a split every now and again, but there's a time and place for a split. And it definitely was not on the graduation stage, at the graduation ceremony. Yeah, you need to go ahead and have a conversation with them folks at that school to figure out what it is that they need for you to do so that you can get that diploma in your hand. And I think it may start with an apology. An apology for disrespecting the ceremony like that. Because that was a bit much. It was not only a split, it was a couple of bounces in there as well. Yeah.
My thing is, if they told you don't do a split at the graduation, why would you go ahead and do a split at the graduation? I swear I really tried to be on this girl's side, okay? I tried to be a girl's girl, but girl, you just dumb. Is accountability in the room with us? Now, I get you just graduated high school, so you still have a lot to learn, but girl, look, you did too much. And then came on this app as if we were all going to agree with you. They gave you a warning. They told you no splitting and splatting on the stage. And you did just that. And you added 3 bounces to it on top of that.
Although, as we know, not every black female out there is going to have any real common sense to hold her accountable. There are also other black females who are saying that this was blown out of proportion and she had every right to receive a diploma no matter what.
And before the day end, y'all don't piss me off with this girl that did the split and didn't get her diploma. Give her shit. Give her her damn diploma. I'm thinking this graduation is fucking college. I'm thinking this shit is something that's really like huge, like a damn doctorate. Give her her shit. Honestly, if I was the girl, I would just give it up and go get my GED. I ain't finna go back and forth with them folks. But listen, I understand there's a time and a place for things, but a fucking high school graduation, high school, yes, it's a big accomplishment, but as you get older, you really realize how insignificant it really was, bro. And she may or may not be able to get into college because of that shit. That's her business. Get her her shit and move the fuck on. And see, my thing is, y'all do know the currency nowadays is attention. Y'all do know that, right? So what if she goes viral and literally gives brand deals and does becomes a content creator and influencer and ends up making more money than she would of getting a high school diploma? Give her a shit. I don't give a fuck. Y'all be mad because folks be let people celebrate and have their fun, bro. I don't care. Y'all act like this girl took off her gown and was butt naked wide open stripping on stage. She did a little 1-2 split and that was it. I bet you if Miss Sally did it or Miss Becky did it, y'all wouldn't even be thinking like this. Y'all would be over there, oh, nice. That's a unique way of celebrating it. Fuck out my face. I can't stand y'all. And I know this is an unpopular opinion and y'all probably gonna eat me up in the comments, so I don't give a fuck. Literally, give that girl her shit. Yes, it was wrong, but that don't mean she didn't deserve her damn diploma. Y'all are dumb. Dumb as fuck.
Understand, a lot of black females lack brain cells. That is the most problematic part about this whole entire clip, is that she is graduating from high school. Not college, not university, high school. Where is any self-respect and honor to your authorities in that school?
Hello everyone, my name is Typion Campbell /Siki Sue, and I'm reporting here to talk about my discrimination. Wait. I've come here to talk about how I've been wrongfully done at Chicago Tech Academy and how I didn't receive my diploma because I did a split on stage. Now, a quick backstory, I've been telling these people for weeks that I was going to do a split on stage. It was not a surprise. They just thought I was joking. And that's the problem now. Don't think I'm joking because I'm not. So yeah, I did my split on stage, and I walked across, and it was an area where you're supposed to take pictures with your diploma, and the person who was handing out my diploma, she was just looking slow. Well, excuse me, not slow. But she was standing there looking crazy. So I'm like, babe, what are you doing? Hand me my diploma. And she's like, I honestly thought that they mixed up my name and didn't have my name in the right order. I didn't even think that she was purposely not trying to give me my diploma at first. And then everyone's telling me, oh, just go back and get it, go back and get it. And I'm like, wait, you're telling me to go back and get the diploma, and she's telling me to keep walking. So what do y'all want me to do? So I was just confused. I ended up keep walking across the stage, and I was standing there for a minute. I was standing there like, I'm not moving until I get my diploma. I'm not moving until I get my diploma. Why didn't you give me my diploma? So I ended up sitting down. Long story short, everybody's like, sit down, sit down. So I had a seat. I went, sat down, whatever. After I sat down, I was escorted out of the graduation ceremony, and I was taken outside by a dean. And I was met with my principal, Shackleford, Miss Shackleford, Zatea Shackleford to be exact. And I was met out there, and she was beyond angry, like livid. It was genuine tears in her eyes, and her mouth was shaking. She was really, 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 really upset. And she's like, you need to figure out a way how you're gonna make up for this. You're not getting your diploma until you figure out a way how you're gonna make up for what you just did. And I'm like, wait, I have to figure that out, or do you have to figure that out? So yeah, this was honestly just a confusing experience. Long story short, I ended up leaving. I didn't even get to do the left to right or right to left with the graduation cap because I was really upset. Like, I was really upset. And then to end this off, the next line of students who went, a girl went up that stage and did a, so let me tell y'all something. That girl still received her diploma and everything. But my act, the whole world shook. So yeah, it's been countless of times where I've been punished more than another student just because of me. I think the school has something personal against me. Why? I have no idea. I think it's because I'm happy, I'm glowing, I'm always outgoing, and most of all, I have money.
This is the best example of black fatigue, how a lot of nations are tired of black females always pulling the victim card when they don't get their way. On top of that, this was broadcasted all over the news, not because of her intelligence, not because of her achievements, not because of her excellence, not because of something that she did that really made significant changes, but because she was so degenerate that people are astonished by it.
Split the internet. Sparked a huge debate nationwide. Left a teen in Chicago without the diploma she says she earned. So after days of controversy, millions of views online, and a face-to-face meeting with the principal, she went back to school. Here's Tia Ewing with an update.
So people in the video were saying, you know, it would have been cool with a split.
Yes.
You did a little split, a little twerk, little booty pop. Any regrets?
No, I do not have any regrets. Honestly, I didn't think it was a twerk. In my opinion, I thought I was just doing a split. But I apologize to anyone who thought it was inappropriate, and I am truly sorry. But I have no regrets at the same time.
What I see when I hear this young female speak is she doesn't actually think much of herself. She doesn't actually see far enough in her life, because this is her digital footprint that will forever follow her.
Deserve this degree. I worked 12 hard, long years just for a diploma. I ended up ultimately apologizing to her and saying she's been receiving emails about death threats.
I completely feel so sorry for this principal, as she is desperately trying hard to actually help young black women, young black females to have some type of decorum and actually hold high standards for them. Instead, she's being dragged all over the internet for seeing better for you than you did yourself.
I would tell another student to be just as outgoing as me. Whatever they feel is right to do on that stage, make sure you do it. You deserve this moment and you've earned it.
This is classic black fatigue, classic victim card, classic promoting pushing, dysfunctional behavior that so many people have spoken about, but you can't stop speaking about it when it's plastered all over the internet, when it's plastered all over the news. The only time we really get to listen to black females is when they are degenerate, and that's the worst part about it. They love to claim that they are victims of the white man. They love to claim they are victims of the system. They love to claim that there is all these stereotypes that are holding them back, when essentially it's you who are doing it. It's you who are raising it. All of this for clout, all of this for clicks, all of this just to be plastered online so you can feel like you're somebody, so you can feel like you're putting your best foot forward, so you can be able to get internet coins or be able to get clout, because a lot of times it's seen as currency. So this was planned. As she said, she has been telling the school that she is going to bust a split on her graduation, but she knew damn well that it was going to ruffle some feathers. That's why she laughed in the beginning, because she wanted to use the racial card to really sting the internet and get an uproar from it, and she got what she wanted. Although she will find out the hard way in the future that she didn't get what she wanted, and this will forever follow her. And any other real opportunity that she's going to get, anyone that's actually going to truly respect her and see her more than a thought, that is out the way. There's a reason why they say fast. This young female is very fast, and she's running quicker with her legs than her mind, and that is going to catch up with her one day.